You know,
Mhm.
I told you not to.
You said yeah.
Hold on, let me share it. Let me share it.
Niggas always unprepared.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Everybody ready? Y'all ready? Nigga, y'all ready? You ready, nigga?
Let's get to it. Let's talk about it.
We are on Sweet 23 Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Tay Spears. We got
Joey, what up, though? Hey, I'm just a guest here, so I don't get fined. Right?
And then we got our other host with the most in the background.
Let me
What's
tell y'all
that?
something, y'all. I had one stipulation
Oh
to
God.
hanging out with these two guys that she sit on the couch. But now
I
she
need to
acting
do
like
it for
she
me.
has to engineer today.
I do.
So I'm gonna give her a
Well,
pass.
it's for a reason, and I'll show you.
It's all good. I'm gonna give her a pass. You
Please
got a
do.
pass.
They really asking me the same questions. Like,
Cool.
Yeah,
So-
that's what they was doing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
all
Tay,
good.
Tay got us doing this little test, and what they trying to see if I'm lying.
Yeah.
That's what they trying to see.
Basically.
They got done told you already.
Mm-hmm.
You got us doing this little test to try to find us out. Okay.
So y'all know today's episode is titled "Who Are You?" Since I've been hanging with them, that's been like a staple of mine that people don't know who they actually are, and they're heavily influenced by the internet and what other people say and do and how they feel, and that dictates how everyone else is supposed to feel. So I've always took the stance of I know who I am. I don't need the internet to get by in anything outside of maybe a flight ticket or a resort price or something like that. You feel me? But yeah, that's what we at with it today.
I hate the internet, by the way. I'm finding that out. I'm just starting to realize that. I'm
It's
really
a
irritated by the
terrible
internet.
place.
Not even just the internet. It's not just the internet. Because there's certain places I can be and I can be comfortable. But Facebook gets on my nerves.
Why is that?
I think that you just got a lot of and no offense. No, it could be offense. I don't get no fuck.
Yeah, F them.
It's a lot of just a lot of like lame people just doing lame shit.
Mhm.
And it's applauded on Facebook.
Example?
For example, and they might be watching. But I don't get no fuck.
Let's talk about it.
Let's just talk about it. I just feel like I don't even got to talk directly about a specific person. I feel like it's people that's in their 30s that's just doing shit for attention.
Mhm.
And they just starving for attention.
You know, that's like heroin though. That attention thing. That's heroin. You know anything about heavy drugs? That's what the internet is. If we were never meant to be connected to these many people.
Nah.
Ever. That was never supposed to happen. Someone found out how to do it, and they exposed how ignorant and stupid people actually are. So Facebook I stay away from like 100%. I don't use Facebook.
Mhm.
It ain't like I told y'all before, only reasons y'all see stuff on my Facebook because it comes from my Instagram. Excuse me.
I'm finna get the fuck up off of Facebook. I ain't gonna hold you.
It ain't my thing, man. Like,
What was the situation that bothered you so bad?
I just think that like I'm looking at people 30 plus talking about how good they suck dick. Or,
Oh God.
Or it's like I'm seeing like stuff. I remember back in the day, and we said this in a prior podcast that we had, where it was like certain things meant something, like certain attachments that I got from a girl, it meant something because it was like, damn, okay, bet
it's you or her.
It's this is exclusive.
Yeah.
Like I can just go on Facebook and just see that type of shit on people's pages now. Like you just showing, and then like you will have that, like your whole page is you twerking, showing your ass, doing all this shit, but then talk about how these niggas that's approaching you ain't shit. Cause you a ain't shit person. Like you ain't shit. Like you ain't showing nothing for yourself. Like I feel like I was always told to present myself for the position that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And if these hoes and these niggas are a representation of what they want, then you getting exactly what you deserve. Like that's like your whole presentation is ain't shit. So how are you complaining about the ain't shit people in your life when that's what you give off? You ain't giving me no business plans. No, you're not talking about like the entrepreneurial shit that you're doing, unless it's like boosting or stealing some shit and you posting it on just weak shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's just irritating.
I think that people have, like you said, they've been applauded for so long for doing it that it's become a norm. And then when you get a lot of people that are looking at people and looking down on them as they do it, but they once upon a time were clapping and doing it too. So it makes it like, you know what I mean? Is it cool or not? Because when you were doing it, it was cool.
I never thought that.
Or you had people around you doing it and you didn't say anything to them. So don't make it a public thing.
That's never been my thing though.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm saying that's probably why it got out of hand so bad.
And I think that what's easier is what's applauded now.
Yeah.
Like the difficult shit ain't applauded. Like the shit that actually takes some brain power, like
work.
That's work. No one wants to do work.
I just had an exchange with my cousin, and she might watch at some point, but it was not a bad exchange. I actually appreciated it. She was talking about if I see a red flag from a guy, then I'm gonna ghost them. And I said, why don't you change the ghost part to I'm gonna have a conversation with them? Mm-hmm. And she like, nah, because the spirit gonna tell me to move. God gonna tell. People don't communicate anymore.
Nah.
You know what I mean? I think we're absolutely, as soon as they see somebody doing something that's red flaggish, then it's like, I'm a jet. But what about your red flags too? That was my conversation with her.
I was hoping you came back.
Yeah, the communication as well as her red flags as well. So I wasn't pinpointing that she does. I mean, we all are flawed, right? Mm-hmm. But looking at it, but remember last week when our people was here, right? Our guests. And I asked them about their backstory. Tay, you and I tried to get into that.
Yeah.
Because that stuff is important to understand why people crave the attention they crave, why they do the things they do. You know what I mean? We don't ask those type of questions. People just instantly look at people and judge.
And that's I look at that, and I've always looked at that in different situations. I got my ass whooped on social media when the R. Kelly shit was going on, and I was like, well, damn. He kind of went through this type of shit in his childhood and this. And they're like, I don't give no fuck what he went through. He shouldn't be this. And it's like, well, we can apply that to everything though. Like the same grace that you're not having for this person, we don't have to have for you.
Yeah.
When your shit hit the fan, because a lot of people, they talk crazy on the internet with a lot of skeletons in their closet.
Yeah.
Or a lot of shit that they scared that'll come out.
Right.
And it's like, nah, it's just not your turn yet.
Yeah.
And when it become your turn, you gonna want somebody to be understanding and have some grace for you. And so it's like, calm down.
Hey, y'all in the comments. I'm sorry. We just chatting away. Hey, everybody.
Someone said something to me about the art. I'm being from Chicago. I'm gonna rock with kills. I don't care what nobody talking about. Understand? Y'all gotta learn how to. This is that ignorant thing I always say. Mm-hmm. You need the internet to tell you what to and to not like. Mm-hmm. That man didn't do nothing to you. And if you feel whatever happened, you have to understand we got to separate the art from whatever the person is.
Mm-hmm. Not necessarily.
You 100%.
Would you kick it with a pedophile?
No.
Would you personally kick it with a pedophile?
Listen to what I'm saying to you. I said you have to separate the art from the person. His personal life, hey man, whatever you got coming to you, you gonna have to deal with that. Mm-hmm. But this music, that's art. I'm not gonna stop listening to it. I'm sorry.
But you can understand why. Well, I think some people
I can't understand that.
Well, some people kind of project or they've been through things and they might take it a bit more personal than others. I still play some R. Kelly, you know what I mean? Exactly. But because I were able to separate the art from the music. However, I am not outside saying buy this R. Kelly CD, download this. I'm not saying any of that. We just grew up on that, and it's just something I didn't necessarily turn it off.
So it's like, when people say, "Oh, we gotta boycott R. Kelly," all right. I'm about to bang it in your neighborhood.
Oh no,
just because you can't. You so ignorant, you can't separate the music from whatever his lifestyle was. They're not the same. He wrote everything for your favorite artist. Unless your favorite artist is 21.
Oh, so you saying if you turn that off, you got to
turn off everything.
Yeah.
You have to, but you won't.
Yeah.
Because you won't do your research to know that anything anything in the early 2000s
Yeah.
had his pen on it.
Yeah.
You
Not,
understand?
not only his pen though, like if you look at shit that he didn't write, but shit that was said, it was a lot of
R. Kelly
pedophile-
influence.
but it was a lot of pedophile stuff being said. Like
Oh,
back
okay.
then.
Look at that. All
You
right.
listen to Poison, and it's like, what? Backstage, underage, adolescent? How you doing? Fine. She's a
Right.
what? I like to do the wild thing. Actually took place.
Look, we all
This-
guilty. We was rapping this.
Like
nigga.
this,
Go, like, hey.
and so it's a lot. And so I think that even outside of music, like when we take anything, movies that we watch,
Right.
there's so many producers that was on some weird shit.
Yeah, but you still support the movie,
But we
right?
still support the movie, and the reason why is because we have a connection to the
Yeah,
art,
yeah.
not the person. And I
Yes.
always felt that way. Like I hate how we idolize the people behind the art
Mhm.
Instead of the art itself.
instead of the art itself.
Right,
Like
yeah.
I don't give a fuck what Chris Brown do, and I'm not saying like
But I know
want
that
these
nigga cold.
I'm not saying I want these people to be poor people and like I don't have an opinion about what they're
Yeah.
doing in life.
Yeah.
I'm saying I don't know that nigga.
Yeah. We don't know it to be factual.
Yeah, not even that. It can be facts. I'm saying I don't know that nigga.
Because whatever you doing ain't got nothing to do with me. But put the music out so I can listen, bro.
And so any status that I write about that nigga, he's not going to see it.
Yeah. He might.
So I'm not going to influence what he's doing.
Right.
I'm not like I hate how attached we are to the people.
Yeah.
We done made these niggas gods and goddesses and then made them our gods by like how we just esteem them. It's like, no, that nigga he a regular nigga that made some music.
Yeah.
All these people are regular people that just made some music.
Facts.
And so they deal with the same shit that's happening in our households. Niggas who got uncles that are pedophiles and all this type of stuff that y'all ain't finna turn in. That's regular people
Yeah.
that's dealing with the same shit that's happening. So what I would say is, if I can identify that in R. Kelly, let me identify that in my own community
Mhm.
and be like, okay, no, I can say something about this nigga right
Yeah.
here because he
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah.
I can slap him in this shit and be like, bro, what the fuck wrong with you?
You know, people have that I've seen things going around the city that I sit and just laugh at because I'm like, these ain't my people. I don't care.
Mhm.
They're not the people, they're not the type of people I hang around. But I always find it crazy when they be like, oh, free such and such, free such and such.
Mhm.
Like, no, buddy got attempted on a police. He hit a girl and a baby trying to get away from the police. And he shot at your grandmama.
Mhm.
What do you mean free him?
Mhm.
Why free? No, lock the nigga up.
Mhm.
Sit him down.
Mhm.
Sit him down. I don't, man, if he was my man, put that nigga under the jail. Cause you know that ain't how we politics. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
more pissed off because you my man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You hold me accountable. They don't never want to hold nobody accountable. But when somebody else do it,
Mhm.
they got all the noise for it.
Mhm.
Like your people allowed to be tripped out and do some weirdo shaky shit. But the moment I do it, it's a problem.
Mhm.
I did the same thing your best friend did.
Mhm.
Why is it an issue now? Because I did, because you're not my best friend.
Mhm.
Y'all morals upped up, man.
Yeah, I had a situation like that too. Like, cause I used to mentor at-risk kids, at-risk males, and a lot of my dudes is in jail. A lot of them are in jail
You're a terrible mentor.
a lot of them in jail. I mean, you can only save them so much. Like
So
they gotta leave. They gotta leave you and go right back to the same
Right.
block that they struggling on, or they gotta prove a point on. And so one of them was a very like highlighted situation. I can talk about it. I don't know if y'all remember when that car was baselining and hit those 3 kids.
On Fond du Lac?
I think it was on Fond du Lac.
Yeah, I remember that, Joe.
Well, the dude that did it was my little, like, that's one of my little homies.
Mhm.
He looked at me like a dad. I never said what he did was right. I never was like free him, but I love him still today.
Why the lights off?
I love.
It's too sexy in here. Let's TTLO.
It don't look like it on here though.
God,
It
Yeah,
look-
it looks.
It feel like it.
yeah.
Well, it's
But-
for the heat too. I'm
What?
just pointing out. My grandma used to say that.
Go ahead,
But no,
bro,
I think that we can still love people and still say they wrong.
Mhm.
Facts.
And I think we do a poor job at doing that. Like, nah, that nigga was bogus as hell for
Yeah,
what
he
he did.
foul.
But I'm still putting money on my situation to be able to communicate with him and tell him, make sure you're keeping your head, boss. That was a mistake you made. Like you still got life after this. And when I was saying that and I was speaking on him,
she said, what's his name? Eamon?
Nah, I wasn't.
You're right, Erica. Erica said a lot in that about R. Kelly. Y'all spit over.
What'd she say?
She just said about separating the art from the music, and that is hard. That's pretty difficult for her, because it's about making bad choices and personal flaws. But he is talented, and she said his music was a big part of a lot of people's lives. But talent doesn't erase harm. If someone hurt your loved one the way he hurt others, would you still listen to him and act like nothing happened?
So her name is Erica. I'm not looking at it, Erica. This is my response to you. 100%. I ain't gonna lie to you. For a simple fact, I'm gonna die on this hill. He didn't do nothing. Whatever they said he did, let's say he did it. He didn't do it by himself. Mothers prostituting their daughters for a check. So money slow down. Now they want to start singing. Like, I ain't with that shit. They mamas need to be in jail.
You know what? I can agree. I can agree with a lot of that.
Everybody that was around needs to be in jail. I remember hearing the story.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from out west. I remember hearing a story. Somebody said the man pulled up to high school. R. Kelly, the biggest thing not named Michael Jordan in the city of Chicago in the 90s. There's no way possible he pulled up to a high school and teachers let him pull up on minors. No way possible.
Complicit, for sure.
No way, never, under any circumstance.
I mean, but that was happening with niggas that's not named R. Kelly in our neighborhood.
Yeah, niggas that's not named R. Kelly because they not named R. Kelly.
I'm saying like I'm grown niggas was able to pull up to
you
our
went to
high
Washington,
school.
right?
I went to Washington.
Yeah,
but they still do that now. We just calling it the club. They in the club doing it. This happening everywhere.
But I'm saying the biggest thing named not Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
He can't pull up to a school and draw that attention without it being ruckus.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
You saying they watched him do it?
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying when people were saying foolishness like that, that's not true. That's why you didn't get a teacher to come out and say, and this is things that they used.
I think it was definitely with the recording studio, through those channels.
Right, y'all talking about he pulled up to the school and grabbed some girl. No, he never did that. How? He pulled up in a yellow Lamborghini. No, the nigga favorite color was red. Everywhere he went, he pulled up in the red. He in the park, he in the red.
But even for me, with those parents, they should have been a part of that.
Everybody, it should have been a RICO.
Even the wife, I thought that was crazy.
It should have been a RICO. Yeah. Everybody, it's a crazy indictment. Everybody
should, but he should too.
Yeah. I mean, no. I'm not.
He said at the end of the day.
Understand? I'm not taking nothing away from him, but you got to divvy that up because this is like gang activity. This is a bunch of people colluding to do something.
Right, Christian? She said because all of them should be locked the fuck up.
Everybody,
producers, talent scout.
Everybody, Joe. Like, nah.
But I think
so. That's why I would continue to listen to R. Kelly if he did it. Because now I'm gonna be mad at my auntie for letting my little cousin get jammed up in it. Yeah. I got another person, add another person to the hit list.
But not even just him. I think like just watching people pick and choose who they gonna do that to.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah. And I would really want to know his backstory as well, like you started, Tay, with what happened to him.
Yeah, he was molested.
Yeah. So that's big, and people don't talk about that. I felt like that for we all of us here, we felt the same way for Paper Cheese with that, like, hey, let's stop overlooking the fact that he was, and
that's what I want. That's what I want, and I want to continue to build with bro because I feel like there's some shit there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And like with all of us, but yeah, with Kels, and not only that, like with Kels, people don't know he went to the church. Kurt Franklin was one of the people that brought him to the church and was like, "Yo, get planted here." And when he did that, they didn't give a fuck about his issues. They just wanted to use him because he's R. Kelly. Let's use your gift. Get up here and sing a song. Do this. You got like
people ask why I don't go to church because it's stuff like that.
Well, it's some dope churches though.
I mean, it's some dope churches, but
they hard to find. I got a list of 4.
Look here, man. I remember being 21, 22 and seeing a deacon And was it Questions? What's the club on the south side? Texture.
Mhm.
Seeing a Deacon in Texture, I said, oh, yes, so
You got to understand, like everything that we do, and I'm not saying us, but for the most part, everything that people do is driven by money. Like even with the R. Kelly situation, people were willing to give up their daughters because
prostitute their daughters.
of money. Yeah. Everything is money driven. We love money more than anything.
People gotta understand money is only a tool, yo.
It is.
It is
only a tool.
I want to ask y'all this. How did your environment influence the way you saw yourself as a young Black man?
I'm glad you're getting into it.
Growing up.
Out of my environment. I think that with me, I was so opposite than my environment.
Did you grow up in Milwaukee? I should start there.
I grew up in Milwaukee.
Okay.
I grew up on 27th and Melvina.
Okay.
I had a lot of shit going on over there. I used to act like the niggas over there, and my parents got me up out of there. We moved to 84th and Mill Road. But I was so different than my environment. I used to have to act like I was with the Vice Lord shit all the time.
Trying to fit in.
Yeah, because they'd beat my ass.
Yeah, yeah.
And so even with just having sex early, that was stuff that was influenced by my environment.
Did you have a time where you're like, hey, I don't want to do this. It's too young. I'm too young for this.
Nah, because this is what I'm being told. This is what a man is. A man does this. I couldn't go into my auntie's house without being asked, you fucking yet? You doing this shit?
Oh, like you need to be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and
is this by your aunt? Is female relatives or was this male relatives?
A mixture of both.
Okay.
And so, but I had a lot of pimps, and I had a Vice Lord household. It was all type of women in and out. Not in my house, but in my family's house, like in my aunties, uncles. And so low key, like I was into action figures, playing video games, but I couldn't be that over there because it's like, nah, that's corny. You got to be out here doing this. This is real men do this. And so I know how damaging it was for me. And so when I got to a certain age, I was trying to get away from that so much. And I think that's how it influenced me.
Do you remember the age you were when you felt like, hey, this not it?
Like 16.
Okay.
16. But the thing is, I was so at that point, I was already kind of like, what's the word I can use for this? I was already tainted at that point. Like I already got a taste of this stuff. I don't want it, but it's almost like an addiction. Like, okay, but it gives me the attention I want. The attention I'm not getting at the crib. Like I told my parents that I never heard them say they was proud of me. I never heard them say they love me.
Yeah.
I never got.
So you got that from the gang more so?
From women. I got that from women.
Women. Okay.
Yeah. And that was presented to me. Like women only said they love me when we had sex. I'm talking about grown women. I'm 11 years old, 12, 13. Only time I heard I love you was during sex. And so it was like I craved that attention. But then afterwards I would know it's fake. But for that one moment, just getting that high for that one moment was everything to me. And so, but I think that because
with grown women?
Because
what was grown to you? What age?
18, 19, 20. Grown women always been like, when I went to college, 40-year-old women was trying to talk to me. I was talking to the 40-year-old news anchor in Oklahoma when I went to college. I was 19.
So when you were younger, underage, and they were 18, 19, whatever, did any of them kind of say like, hey, this wrong for me? Like I shouldn't be doing this? To
me, they ain't say that.
Oh, but okay.
I mean, it probably would look silly for them to go to the 11-year-old and be like, yeah, I shouldn't be.
Some do that to get ahead of it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
that's watching those, y'all know those To Catch a Predator. They be in there like, I know this wrong, but what I really
but they was in an environment where it was safe. Like
safe, like other people was doing it safe?
Like, nah, they're in the house with my family.
Just like he was telling me, they was in the crib.
And none of your older aunts or uncles stopped.
No, they was the ones like, hey, yeah, you should be fucked. They thought they were doing me a favor.
At 11.
They trying to make sure you weren't gay.
Yeah, and that was said too. Like, you know what I'm saying? The crazy thing is, I've heard of people becoming gay because they was forced into sex too early. You know what I'm saying? And so, but
I'm sorry that happened to you.
So, but for me, I always thought I was told this is the right thing. right? That's why sex was always a secret for me. I went through high school, nobody knew I was having sex. Everybody thought I was a virgin because sex was always a secret. Like, and it had to be a secret. I'm knowing now it had to be a secret because these are grown women, so don't say nothing. And so I was never the one that would be like, oh yeah, I fucked this girl or I fucked this girl. I ain't touch nobody.
I'm so sad.
And so yeah, it was just depressing. And so like for me, it was like my childhood, because I felt it so heavy, it was like I was trying so hard to get away from it. Like, yeah, this is not what I want. Me getting married early was because it's like, nah, I don't want this. But I didn't fix the issues. And so I got married and just brought that into my marriage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My childhood, I was loved probably as a shorty.
You had both of your parents?
No, it's just my mama.
Okay.
Not that.
Wait, before you get into you, I'm sorry.
Go for it.
Yeah, I agree, Erica. They need to be in jail. That is disgusting. Krisha wanted to know, Tay, have you healed from that? Or are you still dealing with it?
For sure. I got a project out too called If I Can Be Honest. Y'all go listen to it.
Shameless plug.
But that was where, because I went to counseling, and when I went to counseling, it was terrible. Like the people that it was through two pastors, and one of the pastors got mad at me during basketball and said everything that I had said in confidence in the counseling session. I wanted to beat his ass. But after that, I was like, man, I don't trust nobody. Even my circle, like my friends who I thought were my friends, when I would try to come to them and be like, yo, I'm dealing with this, niggas wasn't available.
Niggas don't want to hear that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, niggas wasn't available. And I was like, man, this ain't the type of community. I'm like,
wait, Joey, when you say niggas don't want to hear this, are you saying that they like you should, but they don't want to?
Yeah, you should, but they don't want to. But you're talking about something when we're 20 something, right? At 20 something, that like just being realistic in the environments that we was in, I was partying. For me to be, I don't do a whole lot of outside. That ain't my thing. But we partied a lot. We weren't really concerned with.
Oh, were you trying to vent to them in your 20s or when you were in your 40s? Like when you got older?
No. By then, I ain't been in my 40s for too long. Don't do me like that.
well, when you got over 30, you know, 30.
I was in my 20s, but the thing is, I feel like my 20s was different. Like in my 20s, my friends are other married people.
Oh, okay.
You know like I got other.
They were a little older.
Like I've never been like that. I'm going to the club. I'm doing this. I'm doing this. I've always been. I'm at the crib with my, because I was a father right away.
Yeah.
And so everybody was always, and it was church folks. Everybody was always like, oh yeah, we building community, this, until you really had to build community. And it's like, when I'm saying like, hey, yo, I'm going through this. Oh, bro, just put it in the music. Bro, fuck this music. Like, I ain't thinking about music right now.
Nigga, I need to do this, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm to do this right now.
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah, I'm crying inside type thing.
And so, but what ended up happening is, I feel like God did that on purpose, as far as like allowing me to have to deal with it myself, because I started picking up the pencil and the pen, and I started writing about it. And when I was writing about it, I started understanding like, damn, I forgot this happened. Oh, I forgot this happened.
Make sure you drop your stuff in your link in the chat.
Just put in Tay Spears and Apple Music, and you're gonna see one with me sitting on the couch with a wedding thing and all. It's fire though, y'all.
Yeah. So what was it like for you, Joy?
A project, baby. But I was loved properly. Like I don't know. Like everything was good. Coming from, if I look through the eyes of a child, everything was good. As I sit back and think about it now, yeah, we struggled. We went through stuff and all that. But my mama, my aunties, my older cousins, all of them, they made sure we were straight. So I didn't.
So why do you consider that to be a struggle if you was getting through it?
Well, no, as I look back, then it wasn't a struggle. But realizing we had to eat some doctored up noodles. Dang, you go in the refrigerator, dang, why it ain't no? Why the refrigerator light ain't on? Go outside.
Looking back, it wasn't. Yeah.
Go outside. Dang, right now, like dang, the lights off. But I don't know that.
But do you think that's an issue? Because I know a few times, I don't know if you remember saying a few times, like, oh, you were talking about your house set on fire.
Yeah.
And you really didn't like try to deal with that. Like, it was like, okay, I'll figure it out. So do you think that's an issue, like moving forward, like in life, like as far as like companionship and things like that? If you have a difficult time addressing things, because you're pretty much I don't want to feel, I want to go straight forward and deal with it.
I want to feel. I don't want you to misunderstand anything I ever say to you. I want to feel, because I'm gonna make sure you feel me. Yeah. When I get around you, you're gonna feel me. So I want to feel. That's not a problem with feeling. I'm 100% okay with feeling. Now, dealing with something in the moment, I don't necessarily, I'm not the person that's going to have an emotional attachment to everything. I need to keep a clear head, right? So,
well, like what? Give me an example.
So like when my house caught fire.
Yeah.
So my house caught fire, a lot of people would panic. A lot of people would have probably got stuck because they would have panicked. There's smoke coming in this house and it's one way out. Yeah. And it's coming from that way. I'm about to do what I saw in the movie. Grab a wet towel, try to run through it. Now I'm suffocating myself. I can't do that. Let me put the wet towel in the door, close the door. Jojo, you got to jump out the window, Joe. You got to jump out the window. Shorty, you ain't jumping out the window. You got to jump out the window, Joe.
Yeah.
All right, jump out the window. I get out and I'm like, okay. And I'm watching it like this. Yo, it's either them or me. That's what everything comes down to. I tell people I'm a soldier all the time. It's them or me. It's that or me. And I'm going to choose me every single time. I don't have to have an emotional attachment to that.
Do you feel that to be a concern later on in life?
Not even a little bit.
No.
So it's rah-rah going on. Y'all, I'm with y'all. We all together, right? Only thing on my mind is making sure we get home. I don't care about nobody got going.
Just whatever's with you.
Y'all with me, so we have to go home. It's the only goal at the end of everything. We have to go home. I'm a soldier. I never went to the army, but I was raised militant. My big sister a soldier. I was adopted. My adopted parents are soldiers, and then just being in the streets. I'm with monsters. I'm been around these monsters, and they always, hey, we getting back to the west side. I don't care what's going on. We going home. So that's how I operate. I don't ever get emotional in anything.
You don't think that's a problem, Joey?
Not for what? Typically, when people get emotional, some bad things happen. So someone has to be level-headed. Two dudes getting into it. Emotions raised. What did emotions raise for?
But it doesn't have to be in a violent situation.
It doesn't have to be. It can be anything. When emotion raised, you're foggy up top.
So everything is just logic.
I have to be logical
at all times.
At all times.
So do you equate emotional as not being logical?
Not even a little bit.
Like you can see it as a weakness?
You can be you can be emotional, right? You can. I have no problem with being emotional. Like
you definitely have a problem with being emotional.
Not even a little bit. To hear you say that really hurt my feelings. I ain't gonna even lie to you. To hear you say your people that tell you they love you, mama. That's why I started with I was loved properly. I tell my kids I love you all the time. You can talk to any of my people. We talking on the phone. They gonna tell you. Joey gonna tell me how he love me every time. This is emotion, and he gonna stand on that. Anything about it, he's going to. He let me know I love you. I have no issue with spewing emotion. I'm not gonna love bomb anybody about anything, but at the same time, just to maneuver through the world, I have to have a clear head.
Yeah.
So if I have a foggy mind, I'm not going to be able to focus on what I need to focus on. Everything, you have to be intentional in everything you do. You can't be intentional with a bunch of emotions flaring.
But you can have, like Crystal said, she said, I think you can have emotions without operating emotionally.
And I think that's what he's saying. Like
we human, we got emotions though. That's what I'm saying.
It just doesn't seem like you. You say I love you, but
we're humans. We have emotion. There's no way I can function in the world without emotion. But you're not going to get a rise out of me once you start doing tripped out stuff.
Well, no, I ain't even saying everything you displayed was negative emotion. I was more so talking about comforting emotion.
Oh, comfort emotion. I might say, man, Joey, this happened. And I'm going to say, man up. And you might think I'm being a dickhead, but I'm just doing that to break the ice. Because now let's talk about what happened, right?
So how do you come back from that if he turns off though?
He ain't gonna turn off.
How you know?
I said because I'm one of them type of people where you gonna say, okay, you want to be an a-hole right now. I'm literally that person.
Yeah.
So you're gonna understand your personnel. You know your personnel. I'm gonna say this to him. He might not want to hear it. You know, you projecting to me. Like I might say something to him, he might not want to hear it. He gonna try to be funny, but we're gonna tap in. But because I know I can rely on him in whatever it is I'm going through. Yeah. I'm that person. I know you can rely on. Make sure you understand you can rely on me, right? So there will be, yes, I might be an a-hole to start, but you're gonna get that brotherly emotion through that. That's fine. I have no problem expressing that.
I have a question for each of you. What advice would you give to younger Black men when it comes to emotions? And expressing when they're
don't be scared of it.
When they're sad, when they're hurt.
Don't be scared of it. It's okay to cry. My oldest brother died. I want to say 2009 or 2010. And to this day, I kid you not, I'm getting teary-eyed thinking about it.
You want some tissue?
I'm silent. And I don't know what it is. I might see something on the internet where I don't know if y'all ever seen cadets. They're soldiers. I don't know if they're Air Force. I don't know what line of military they from, but they can't respond to their family until their family hugs them.
Oh yeah.
So I have to stand, salute until you touch me, right? And the breakdown. That when I say I get warm, and that in those moments, tears shed, and I always say that's my brother talking to me. Because why did I don't, this ain't in my algorithm. Why do I see this? That's my brother talking to me. Super nice days. I don't care if it's freezing cold outside, if it's super warm. When the sun hit me just right, I look up, I can't help myself. It ain't nothing that I say or do. I can't help myself. It ain't got to be nothing on. It's the moment that catches me, and it's like real tears. And I'm like, dog, you play too much, Joe.
Yeah, that's sweet.
You play too much, Joe. Like I promise you, I'm not being reckless, Joe. I'm not being a hard body. I'm cool.
Yeah.
And that's his way of softening me up. I always look at it. That's his way of softening me up. So be cool. Ain't man, look, if your mama ever showed you she love you, or anybody ever showed you she love you, shorty, it's okay to express love. It's okay to express concern and care. Sometimes people might say I'm callous because I don't show a whole bunch of concern. But man, you live in a certain way. If I all my concern in you, I'm gonna be lost. I'm gonna be ucked up because I'm dumping so much in you. You watch shorty. You said I talked to y'all, and you had to watch him do something stupid and get jammed up. That would have pissed me off. Even though I was being funny when I said you're a bad mentor, they gonna say, who was his big homies? Who was his big homies? I try to talk to the shorties I work with right now, like, you little niggas need to get some sense. Not that they're wild kids, but I listen to dialogue. And when I listen to them talk, y'all lost. And I hate that for y'all. But I also know y'all ain't never been around no thoroughbreds, just from the way y'all talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's tough. And I hate that for y'all. Like, y'all it's cool, we a chop. I'm never gonna engage in certain conversations with you because that's not my type of conversation. That's not what I'm into. So I don't care for it. But if you want some advice on your life, and I see you doing something, I'm gonna do my best to give you the best that I got, you know what I mean? Working with a little cat, little nigga, him and his girl was getting into it, and they falling out. One of the niggas at the job trying to clown him for wanting his girl back. I'm telling shorty, don't let these niggas trick you out your wife, nigga. Don't let these niggas trick, like, you love shorty. Don't let these niggas make you think it's it's a bad idea to go back to the crib.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean?
So with that, what would y'all say? It doesn't matter who starts first. What shaped you most growing up, and the people you were around and the circumstances? What do you think shaped you most to the man you are today?
Let me answer this first.
Mm-hmm.
DMX. I tell people all the time, DMX raised me. My older brother, the one right above me, was in prison most of my life until I was 15. So I didn't have like my foster dad was weird on some. He didn't understand. He had both parents growing up, and he's trying to do this job of parenting by himself. So it's things that we couldn't relate, and I was already who I was.
Mm-hmm.
So wait a minute. So when did you get adopted?
I got adopted. That's a whole different story. I got adopted when I was 18.
18.
Yep.
Oh.
On freshman year of college.
Okay.
So, but he just.
What's your mom name? Janice? I'm sorry.
Yeah, my mom named Janice.
You say it all the time.
Yeah.
So, that's your biological mother?
That's my biological
mother.
Okay. We still we was like my birth family, my adopted family, literally like the Brady Bunch. It's one big blended family.
Okay.
But he couldn't do the job. It wasn't a job for him. You know, people like do jobs that ain't for them. Mm-hmm. That wasn't his job.
You said he was raising you by yourself?
He was doing it. Yeah, he was doing it by himself. And we just did, mind you, remember the conversation we had on the phone? I've been who I was for a long time.
Right.
I've known who I was.
Right.
He couldn't relate to that kid.
Mm.
And because you grew up in the suburbs, I come from the projects. You think you're going to, I like all the suburban stuff. I like everything we got to do, everything. But who I was at my core was who I was. Like what they say, you can take nigga out the ghetto, but can't take the ghetto out the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't take the projects out of me.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't nothing. And it wasn't nothing bad. That was my security.
Yeah.
That's my security to this day. Cause I ain't gonna let nobody talk to me no type of way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you know I'm here, even if I don't say nothing. So when I say DMX raised me, if you listen to his early music before the drugs got too bad, it was how he operated with the people that he deemed family.
Mm-hmm.
Just because we're not blood doesn't make us not family.
Right.
You're my family. And that's how I rock with all my people. Just the way he approached the world. So X raised me.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What about you, Ty?
What was the question again?
So your surroundings growing up, what do you think influenced who you are today, the man you are today? The people or circumstances?
I think God. I think that
praise his name.
I think that I was like, my parents gave me the world. Like, I'm not, like, I know I said, like, hey, I never heard I love you, I'm proud of you, hugs and stuff like that. But the way they show love, and we've had this conversation
go fight
as adults.
No.
No.
You don't want to fight them?
No.
Okay.
And the crazy thing is, me and my dad had a fight, and that broke my heart.
You want to go jump that nigga?
Broke my heart.
Shut up.
But
shit, it's my man now. We got good.
Not for the pops.
Man, what?
But no, and so my parents gave me the world. Like, and I understand, like, the way that they showed love was how they were shown love. And so they couldn't show me something that they didn't ever receive. And so when I had the conversation with them as adults, me and my sister had the conversation with them as adults, they was like, how y'all didn't feel love? We did this, and I understood
how y'all didn't feel it. That's not the same.
Yeah.
Tell them.
But it's that we in a different time now. Like,
are they much older than you?
Who, my parents?
No, your siblings. Were they close or?
Yeah, no, me and my sister. My sister is 5 years older than me.
Okay.
But we're in a different time now. Like, we are very emotionally intelligent. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this wasn't the case back then. It was, and I still stand on a lot of this stuff. Like, a child needs to stay in a child's place, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just how we were raised growing up. And so they showed love by their actions. It wasn't a lot of verbal. It wasn't a lot of like other things. And I just wanted that other stuff as well. And so I can't like negate that. But because I was hurting so much, and didn't have answers, it kind of drew me to start like reading the Bible. Like,
Do you think it was the rape though that made you feel like you needed the verbal more?
No, I needed that beforehand.
Okay.
I needed that beforehand. I think that.
Do they know you got raped?
Yeah, they found out when my project came out.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of this stuff I forgot about. I kid you not. I forgot about a whole lot of stuff because it was like things that I wasn't proud of. I didn't like. And so I like kind of pushed it to the side as it just happened.
Yeah.
And until I started having to deal with my present day, I had to find out, okay, what's the root of this? Like what caused this? And so I just think like what shaped me to who I am today is just my relationship with God. Like that allowed me, because a lot of times, again, growing up in a Vice Lord family, pimps in the family and stuff like that, I had to change who I was to fit the family, or they would treat me a certain way. And once I started getting that relationship with God, I started learning myself. And so that became who I am is who I am, regardless if y'all like it or not.
Yeah.
I don't do all that. I ain't finna be partaking in this type of stuff. I'm not finna be doing this because I started learning me and who I was. And I didn't have that because I was allowing them to tell me who I was originally. You do this. This is what you do. And so I think what shaped me is, my relationship with God.
So I'm gonna skate to relationships and love.
Can we get to this quiz you made us do?
Go ahead. You can read the results for sure.
All right. So
tell them the type of quiz.
They made us do a personality quiz.
I want all the men
to
dig deep.
She wanted us to do a personality quiz.
Well, first of all, y'all, let's be clear. So Joey came up with the topic, and I thought it would be cool to dig a little deeper. So
no, and that's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Wait, did you screenshot all the screens or just?
It gave you like a brief, right? A brief summary.
I did the brief. I got the graph and my trait description. But I didn't do each trait
like I got a novel. It gave you a novel.
I just got this shit right here.
Yeah, that's literally I took the graph though.
Okay.
So there's a score, percentile, and the factor. So extroversion, my score was 37. I always tell people I'm an extrovert with introvert tendencies. Like
your extroversion was 37?
Yeah, what was yours?
90.
Oh yeah. That's why it's 37 because I'll get live. So you know what I'm saying? My emotional stability is 98.
Mine 93.
Agreeableness 27.
Mine 93.
Consciousness 98.
93.
Intellect, imagination 69.
91. I was in the 90s for everything.
You're not well-rounded, brother.
That sounds well-rounded. Yeah, 90s with everything. It's actually the opposite, brother.
So like when I
try to diss my shit because he in the 30s and some shit.
Why you over there talking about them emotions? We figured out what happened.
Again, I'm emotional. Emotional stability was 98. I'm even. You're not going to put me in a trick bag. I refuse to allow that to happen. And again, it's things like agreeableness that I laugh at because I'm like, that makes sense because I don't care if you agree with me or not.
What was your score again?
27.
And what was yours say?
90-something.
Like I have not a care in the world.
And my thing is, it's not even because I don't think they ask no question like that. But my thing is, you can leave and not agree with me, but you're gonna know why I feel this way.
Yeah.
It's not, you're not gonna still question like why you think this. Now I'm gonna be able to
I sent it to y'all. They talking about send me the test.
I'm gonna be able to lay this shit out exactly why and tell you. If I do some shit, I'm gonna be able to tell you exactly, even if I'm wrong.
Right.
Like even when like I was having the issues in my marriage, I was still able to articulate exactly why I did exactly why I did. I have to explain myself. I always feel like
See, and that's the thing. I don't feel I have to explain myself.
I feel like
Can I ask y'all a question? Let me ask y'all this. Or ask y'all plenty of questions. Right? So when it comes to lessons learned in regards to love and loyalty, what do you think you learned from the streets? Because both of you were semi in the streets. So what do you think you learned from that? When it comes to loyalty and love, what lessons did you learn from the streets?
there ain't neither in the streets. The lesson that I learned from
that's fair.
loyalty,
That's fair.
Yeah.
neither one in the streets.
They ain't outside.
So when did you feel like you started being shaped to know more about love and loyalty? Better understand it, I should say.
I think love and loyalty came from me not getting it. And so I always wanted to be like, I always felt like if I be it, then the right people will be around me. Like, and that's not true because niggas will just leech off of what you give.
Yeah.
But and it didn't matter to me because it's like that's the loyalty part. Like, it's if you don't give it back, I'm still finna be loyal. Like, you're not finna change my character because you ain't shit.
Right. Because you can't match it at all.
Yeah. And so because of what I lacked growing up, and I ain't talking about like just my parents, I'm talking about like family, cousins, other lords around me.
Are you GD now? Because I heard you say GD last
week.
I'm just playing.
Never. You never.
You crazy,
hey,
bro.
You look crazy. You was like, never.
Never. Don't say that on here. I'm not nothing, by the way.
You see them colors on his chest? Stop it.
He ain't gang related.
You see them colors on his chest? Stop playing, Joe.
Nah, I love my family. That's it. That's my game. But yeah, I think that just not having it, like it was, I don't want to ever treat other people like that. Like, and so it's like even the understanding, like it don't matter what it, like I can be in a heated dispute and a nigga can soften me up real fast. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right, boss. I apologize on my end too. Like it don't take much to bring me down. I can be at the height of some shit. Like, yeah, we finna knock this nigga the fuck out. And I can see in his eyes that he ain't like that. And be like, bro, nah, leave him alone.
Got a pure heart.
Like,
I mean, if you're anybody,
okay, so no, answer the question. You,
Jesus Christ,
yeah, you want to get straight to the street shit, like
no. I was getting back.
Answer this question.
What was the question? What was the question again?
So with love and loyalty, the lessons that you learned. So both of you said there was neither love or loyalty in the streets. So when do you believe you started learning the true definition of love and loyalty?
Family first, man. It's always been family first with me. And if it's love, again, like I told you, I was raised by DMX, so I learned loyalty through music, just through somebody's story. For a long time, because it's hard to trust people. So growing up and realizing like, oh, these my lifers, these the friends that I'm gonna have forever. And to this day, I still rock with them same niggas. So it's how we treat each other, how we carry each other, how we hold each other accountable. So being outside, that's why I don't believe in having new friends. Everybody weird. So if I answered, I don't know if I answered your question.
Yeah, you did. You did. You said family. Yeah.
Okay, family.
So my final question, and then we got a couple minutes. Y'all can just talk or whatnot, but this might carry us out. If you could say, so Crystal, that's why I didn't answer your question. I mean, that's why I didn't answer your question right away, because I had that question as my final. If you could sit down with your younger version of yourself, what would you say?
Fuck what anybody say, be you. If it don't make you comfortable, then don't do it.
That's valid. Joey?
You're gonna be all right, shorty. You're gonna be, you got a good head on your shoulder. You're gonna be all right. You're not influenced by anything anybody else doing. And if you see them doing, you would much rather do something else. You're gonna be straight. Keep doing that.
That's deep.
And you know what's crazy? I'm that nigga for real. Like, and I don't mean to say it like that.
I feel like this is like a pump it up moment.
But the thing is, like, a lot of shit is designed to like hold you back, right? And so my whole time growing up, motherfuckers was telling me what I need to be. I need to do this. And them niggas ain't doing shit right now.
That was always weird to me when people, what you just said, people say, hey, do this. The ones I was around always encouraged, do what make you comfortable. Like, because that Vice Lord shit run deep, Joe. Like, and just the ones that I was around didn't want on that. They was never on that. But I'm also from the birth. Crystal. I'm also from the birthplace of it. So it's like,
where you from?
I'm from the west side of Chicago.
Okay, it was either Chicago or Gary. One of them.
I'm from the birthplace of it. So them niggas was really on some yeah, we can't have dude doing that. Yeah, hey, you over there, because Shorty can't do that. We got to make sure he do something else. You know what I'm saying? So when you say that, I'm like, man, who the what would they have?
I'm not saying it was all Vice Lords that was on that.
Okay.
I'm just talking about
you put emphasis on that.
Growing up on 27th and Melvina, it was niggas would try to shape you into what they feel like man is and what they feel like you should be doing.
I mean, I got that stuff from, you get that from your big cousins that was like your siblings.
Yeah.
I got that stuff from them, but when it really came to real life stuff, then that's the reason I don't smoke, drink, or anything. Because them same Vice Lords, as a shorty, our age difference is enough to where you was my big cousin say, I wish I would catch Buddy smoking. I wish I would catch him from that ain't that. And I'm 40 now. I don't have a desire. At this point, I'm past the point where I should have been curious, and I don't have a desire.
Yeah, that's kind of like me. I ain't have my first drink until I was 30. I didn't smoke until I was in my 30s.
I don't drink. I mean, I don't smoke. I've never been curious. And that's from Vice Lords scaring me away from it. But I've also, like, when I look at that quiz, it says consciousness. I'm always hyper aware, right? But that's from me being around people that was hyper aware. Like, I got to make sure everything's on the up and up around here. If I have something,
put some alcohol, I can like try to give them like.
Boy, you crazy? I ain't gonna take you back. I thought you was looking for some water. But yeah, I've been around those that are hyper aware, and that's where I get it from. That's why I get. Hey, I can show emotion, but while this chaos ensues, I'm going to be all business.
Yeah.
And be all business. When it settled down, we can sit and laugh and joke, and if we need to shed a tear, we can shed a tear. But outside of that, man, we straight. I'm gonna move militant.
Yeah,
it's survival tactic. Say, we got some questions for you, baby.
What?
Yeah, you thought you was getting up out of here.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I know we had a conversation. So what's this version of you that you realizing that you are now?
That I'm exploring. The more softer side of me.
Wait, where was this conversation at? Was I in this conversation?
No, he and I were talking about this topic. We called you.
You definitely didn't call me.
I promise.
We did.
Niggas be having a little side conversation.
You did not pick up the phone.
No, we called you.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about how.
No, because you didn't pick up the phone. He's not gonna rage bait us.
Whoa.
Let's talk about it.
He's not gonna rage bait us. Let's talk. Can you proceed, ma'am?
This softer version of me that I have put away for my entire life.
What triggered it?
My new dating experience.
What was that experience?
No, I'm dating someone and I feel a bit more safe, more comfortable.
Okay.
What was that?
Look at this.
Look at his foot.
It's wild. Who's that? I'm trying to figure it out. Who is that?
That nigga make you feel safe. Shout that nigga out.
She put that nigga on the internet the other day.
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
I be missing everything.
She put
it's up there.
Still up?
Yeah.
Let me go on out these comments real fast.
Yeah.
It was Buddy that was here last week.
Who was here last
Buddy
week?
that was sitting right here.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
It was 30 niggas here.
It was 30 niggas, but the one
you knew
right
which
here.
one was not it. What?
Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. So that
Where you posting at?
on my page.
Oh, I see you.
I want to see you
with the beats and all the feet and stuff.
Yeah, having a good time.
Okay, you ain't tell us you was bringing your nigga to you, did?
This is what? Okay, all right. Shit.
We
I
are-
didn't know who buddy was.
Man.
No, we are dating. We're figuring it out. Yeah, we're dating.
Figuring it out.
Ain't no wrong.
You figured something out when he was sitting right here in the velvet chair and not the fold out ones you gave the other nigga.
Do what?
They had the metal chairs to the back.
Oh, he
got
sat
the-
in there.
She got the
sure.
velvet.
Please.
No.
No, but it's that. It was that for sure.
Man, can I bring somebody to sit in the crowd?
Yeah.
I said I need a fan.
I ain't bringing nobody to sit in the crowd.
Well, he pods too. We did a podcast together as well.
Okay.
Last week.
Oh, y'all doing pods together?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
hard. That's super
Yeah.
hard.
Y'all don't pay attention to nothing on Facebook for real.
I really
No.
don't use
I don't go on
Facebook,
Facebook.
shorty.
But on the contrary, we did a podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. What has who's Tay? Who's Miss Logan?
That's a lot of different people, huh?
Who?
It should be one
Yeah.
person.
A lot of hats. So
Answer the question though.
they're all the same person.
Who is Tay? Is my question.
Tay is a lot. Artavia is who you want to know.
Who's Artavia then? If I can't just
I am a mother.
okay.
I am an advocate in the community, special
Okay.
needs advocate. I am a businesswoman. I am a great friend. I'm a great daughter.
Mhm.
I am I'm a number of different things. I'm just out here.
Can I ask a
Life.
question?
Sure.
What are you not so
Oh, we
great
got
at?
What am I not so great at?
Yeah, because you listed off all your great traits, and when everybody
I
talk about
am-
who they are,
Well,
they always talk about what they
So
good at.
that's funny because when Joey and I spoke, I told him I am learning myself. I am learning to be more understanding.
Uh-huh.
I am more. I think I'm pretty understanding for the most part, but I'm learning. And I've also learned recently that, that's why I was able to speak the way I was earlier. But like, all red flags aren't red.
That's real.
Yeah.
are they?
So, huh?
What are they?
They
not
could
red.
just be confusing. They could be misunderstood.
Mm.
They could be opportunities. That it could be just your door to finding out somebody's life. It's inner being.
Mhm.
So that could be just the open door.
And I think we should start, like, even when it comes to dating. Tell me what's fucked up about you first.
Well, you don't know sometimes.
What's crazy is I was just about to say the same thing.
Yeah, you don't know until you're doing
You
it.
don't know because I don't know. Just as an example, I don't
Yeah.
want anybody to think that me
Yeah.
and Tay. I don't know what will make her tick.
Mhm.
I don't know what about me would bother her
I-
because something that bothers you might set her on fire.
I think that we've all, because we old as a bitch.
I'm 41.
Young man,
We 120 something altogether.
Okay.
young man.
That's a lot of
Young
years.
man, that is a lot of years.
We 120 something altogether. And
It's
so
a lot of wisdom.
my thing is, we've heard complaints from the opposite sex. We've all heard complaints.
y'all want to get into it?
And so
Do we got time to get into
Yeah,
it?
we do.
We got
We
time to get into it.
So when we've heard those complaints, because I've heard the complaints multiple times,
Uh-huh.
the same ones. And so we know that that's an issue, and that's been an issue. Like I was just talking to y'all about like how, okay, I see that I wasn't as good as it wasn't that I just heard that. I heard that multiple times beforehand. I just
Yeah.
thought you tripping.
I never,
You tripping? Yeah.
I never-
I can see that.
all honesty, I never cared to learn a man. I never cared.
That's sick.
I just decided to do that and not to open up to that. But it's because of my past a disappointment in my life. So I never wanted to be disappointed. So if I did learn you, I couldn't get very close to you, right? And I also kept myself to me. And I'm like that with friendships too. I can leave very surfaced friendships because I always think there's a hidden agenda. So I'm learning not to be that way too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I'm a straight shooter. I want to know what's up. Let's talk about it. You know what I mean? But my communication skills have definitely better. They're better. But as far as like what one would say is a red flag for me, men will always say like, I don't get it, I don't understand. So that's something that I need to work on. But they also weren't giving me the room to understand, like
dealing with
you're
guys who
not,
can't articulate is impossible.
yeah. So you're saying I don't understand, but you're also not trying
not
to help
helping
me
me.
understand.
Yeah.
So now being in a place like the intimacy level that I've reached, and when am I talking about sex? And I know y'all don't think
That's
that,
not
I'm
what
saying,
intimate means.
but
So
I'm saying most people hear that and they instantly go there. So
that
that's
means
why I
they're
stopped.
ignorant, which is
Well, no,
which
I'm just
further
saying for the viewers,
proves what I was saying
for the
to you.
viewers,
Okay.
the
She's saying
intimacy,
y'all dumb.
no, for the intimacy level that I reached with this man right now, I've never reached before. I've never had before. So I'm more inclined to learn more or be more understanding or communicate better or want more. You know what I mean? So it's just different.
If this ends badly,
Mhm.
are you gonna close back up, or are you just loving what you feeling right now? And you like, I'm open to this with someone else?
I honestly, I'm open to it, and I would pray that this does work out.
Mhm.
And I will also pray in the event that it didn't for whatever reason, that my next person would be my forever person. Because I don't foresee myself being able to do this too often.
Understood.
Because when it's real like that, you know what I mean? I don't think it come that easy.
No, they always say they prep you for the next one. Need
Mhm.
somebody to crack the shell. But who am I?
No, that's I would have probably thought that. I said that. I did say that. I said that. But I thought that for maybe when we was younger, we kind of too old to be playing that game.
Old. Right.
Like if I was 20 and I cracked that, you know what I mean? If I cracked the shell I've cracked, then I would probably say maybe, you know what I mean?
Right.
But niggas is 40, 45, he 46.
That nigga 50, Joe.
And I'm 41. So that's kind of too old to be, fucking around.
I feel like I always come in. Well, I guess I don't come out and be like, yo, yeah, I'm this. But you're going to get the red flags right away.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get the red flags right away.
I'm terrible. Like, I just talk a certain way.
Yeah.
And when I say, someone told me, you didn't get whooped enough as a child.
Yeah.
Like I was told that.
Have you ever been in love before?
Yeah.
How many times? You said it. So
twice.
Okay. You said it like it was a bunch.
Have you ever loved somebody?
You been in love?
In love?
Yeah.
I'm a lover, boy.
That don't mean you've been in love.
Yeah, I'm a lover.
That don't mean you've been in love.
That does not mean you've been in love.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because again, our idea of being in love is probably completely different.
Okay.
And
remember, this nigga went to school for love.
Yeah,
and he had a different definition.
This is I teach this. This is mine.
So what was your version of being in love?
I still feel like being in love is a choice.
Absolutely.
And I think that what I always say, I've said it on, y'all can go back to different pods. I feel like the Americanized version of in love is just infatuation. You're infatuated with a person, you feel a certain way, he got you all feeling like this and this.
Hey, it's not even a feeling.
And so if it's not a feeling, right, then that means you can control it.
It's not just a feeling. For me, it's not just a feeling. I don't want to say that. I don't want to just put it down to a infatuation.
I feel like feelings are just so fickle.
Yeah.
I can feel one way and I can feel another way.
You can
tomorrow.
wake up. I don't feel like even when I'm mad, because we have gotten spats, even when I'm upset, I still love. I still love him. You know what I mean? And I still want the best for him. I still can hear him. Like, I think like when people like really care about each other, you hear each other differently. Because before we used to kick it before, and he didn't hear me like he hears me now. You know what I mean? And that's when you choose somebody. I feel like when you're in love with people, you choose them and they choose you back. That's in love for me.
That's big.
Every person I'm in a relationship with, I choose them like that.
Do they choose you back? All of them?
They say they do.
So you could, the fact that you said that lets me know that there was some type of, there wasn't.
Well, the thing is though, because when I say I choose that person like that, that means that there's a certain level of accountability that I'm holding myself to. So if you say you have an issue with something, I'm looking at that and I'm trying to fix it for real. Like, okay.
Yeah.
And let's get to the bottom of it. Okay, when did I do that? What did I do? Can you tell me when I do it exactly when I do it next time, so I know exactly what it is instead of like trying to figure it out? And I'm really doing that. And a lot of times women haven't been able to give me that as well. And so what I've learned is that women aren't used to being the problem in relationships.
Nah, Joe. No.
Go ahead.
We're not gonna say that.
No, I already said it.
No.
And this is why I say that. And I'm not saying that they aren't the problem. I said women aren't used to being the problem.
They used to being a problem, but they're not used to nobody holding the fire to them.
Then they're
about
not
them being a problem.
Then they're not used to being the problem, because if there's no consequence, then you're not the problem. They're not used to being the reason why something is going wrong in the relationship. They're not used to, oh, this didn't work because I had a level of immaturity. It's always the nigga this, the nigga this. If you look on Facebook, you ain't got too many statuses of men saying women ain't shit.
I mean,
they just don't. You
like
definitely do. I think that
you have way more statuses of women talking about how men aren't shit. Yes, you do.
No, listen, hear me out. Y'all are men. Y'all gonna have more women on y'all page, and vice versa, other way around. I have more men on my page. So I'm a woman. I have more men.
I have men in my life. And I have women in my life.
So do they say it or do they act it? So men might not say it, but their actions show that they are displeased.
The men, and they can be displeased, but at that same time, a lot of the men that's in my life, including myself, I'm looking at, okay, what did I do? Okay, what did I do to actually cause that? Did I do something that'll make her say something like that or make her do something like that? We're looking at ourselves. Women, a lot of times, and I'm not trying to make this a women versus men thing, because I don't even look at shit like that. But a lot of times women don't look at themselves when it comes to conflict. They look right at you. And they say, no, he did this, he did this, he did this. And it's like, well, ma'am, what did you do?
Well, I
or do he just not like you? Because
it don't even got to be not like.
No, this is the reason I say that is there's a reason, because you blamed him. You said he did this. So he just woke up this random Wednesday and did whatever it is.
The reason why is not, they don't. I'm not saying all women. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying all women. Most times,
I can tell you, bro. They know why you did it. If you ain't gonna hold them accountable, they not gonna acknowledge.
But anything you don't acknowledge, I don't give a fuck about. Because if I'm acknowledging, like, okay, if I have an issue with you, and you say, well, that's because you made me do this. Oh, did I? Okay, I can see how I did that. And this. I'm acknowledging it because we're in a partnership. This ain't a me versus you situation.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't think that's an in love. And like I said, me and him been talking since for 8 years in February. You know what I mean? We had a report for 8 years. As far as like really being, I feel like we just met each other now. You know, our actual who we gonna be moving forward in life. We just met each other now. So when you choose people, you also choose to be responsible and accountable for things that you may do to them, opportunities, challenges y'all have on both sides. But I don't even need him to tell me when I do something wrong, or I'm gonna feel that, you know what I mean? Because of how in tune I am with him.
Well, and that's why my response was, you said, were they in love with you back? I'm saying that they said they were.
Yeah, no, I understood. I received that. I'm just saying, when you in love with somebody, I feel like you just automatically gonna be accountable for some things. You know what I mean? I don't need him to say, "Oh, I did this. That's why you did that." I don't need that.
And now that I wanna leave, she's crying her heart to me. How could you let this be? I just need time to see where I wanna be.
Sorry for that, y'all.
But I'm not getting in no relationship for it to not work out.
Oh no, that's cool. But your actions might show, not you per se, but your actions might. A man might say, "I really like her."
If I say I want to be in a relationship with you, I'm looking at us as partners.
Yeah.
This is okay. We finna do this. We're partners. This ain't no me versus you. It's us versus.
How many women do you think you've met that actually, like, as of recent? Because you 41. So since you've been 35 plus, how many women do you think you've met that's really been intentional about dating you?
Intentional?
About being in a relationship with you.
All of them has been intentional about being in a relationship with
you. Have they acted that way? Have they?
No, they acted out of their trauma.
So that's that. So I don't think that that's being intentional because I
I'm
wouldn't
with you
come
on
to
this
you.
one, buddy.
I wouldn't come to you. I wouldn't come to you hurt or beat up mentally.
Because she brought something.
Yeah.
She brought something from me to you.
Yeah.
She wasn't intentional.
No,
That's
no,
not being
and
intentional.
but again, what y'all said earlier, sometimes you don't know.
Bro, she brought something
I
from
mean, her
me
intent. I get
to
you. Her intent were there.
I'm saying,
her intentions may have been good, but she didn't intentionally come to you, because if she intentionally came to you, where it's gonna be y'all, whatever I did wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't care what happened.
but the thing is, like you said earlier, a lot of times people are acting a certain way and they don't even know that
They don't know who they are.
They don't know who they are.
Bang.
And so when you present it, like again, I was in a relationship where I was, hey babe, I just want you to see this. But had a whole PowerPoint presentation for her because I know, like,
I would have dumped you too, nigga. Pull a PowerPoint out.
I'm like, and it's not even just for me.
Mhm.
It's because I love you and I want you to be the best version of you as possible. But I'm seeing some narcissistic traits in you, not just with me, but with your friendships. This,
Mhm.
boom, boom. And she was pissed.
Yo, I wanted.
Wait, you literally, was it really a PDF?
It wasn't really PDF.
Oh, you said a PowerPoint.
No,
I'm sorry.
I'm just clowning.
No,
but you brought a whole.
I laid it all down.
You
and
say
I was,
narcissist
look,
to a girl, she go bananas.
but look, and I know how true.
I've never
that
been
word
called a
is.
nurse.
I
If
know
they
how,
do, that's worse than calling you a B word. I promise. You gonna
Yeah, I don't want to be a nurse.
exactly. You
But
might want to stab him.
I know how triggering that word is. So what I was trying to show her, like, yo, I'm not trying to hurt you when I say this, but look, this is what the definition is. I can show you instances where you do this, like giving you, and I'm giving you examples of it. She was mad. She went and asked her friends, "Am I a narcissist?" Girl, no, you ain't no narcissist. Yeah,
Lying
you just
hoes.
you, and she felt like I'm trying to bring her down or I'm trying to humble her or something like that. And it's like, yo, you my partner. I see this.
She couldn't hear you. That was my point about hearing your partner. She didn't hear you.
Now, years later, she hit me up and was like, I apologize. Like, you was this.
That's her intentional self.
Yeah.
She grew up. She matured.
It's too late now. But
no, it ain't.
It's too late to apologize.
Y'all gotta solve everything.
It's too late. No, but and so she didn't see it. She felt in her heart of hearts that I'm hating on her. And I'm trying to bring her down because her being this high is making me feel small. And it's like, no, shorty, I love you. And I'm telling you, this is damaging to you. Like,
yeah,
I'm still here. I'm still with you. I'm like, we're gonna rock through this, but I want you to fix this. And what you need, whatever you need, like, I got your back. And
that's love.
But she took it as, nah, nigga, you trying
to treat me, Joe.
Yeah. And so the intentions, she may have thought she was intentionally trying to be in a relationship, but again, her trauma wouldn't allow her to be able to hear me. And so it's like, I can't be in a relationship like this because we can't grow.
So who am I, Tay? Who am I? I'm an amazing brother. I'm an amazing son, and it's not me bigging myself up. I'm an all right dad. I'm a really good friend. I said I'm an introvert with extrovert tendencies. I also tell you, suck my dick super fast.
Oh my God.
Like super fast. I'm one of them ones. You gonna up with me or you not gonna up with me? And if you don't, you never met.
So do you have any desire to change any of that? If you meet somebody that you care about? No, I'm asking.
Change what?
What if the things that you're doing don't
hairline? What you mean?
You hairline?
Yeah.
Oh please.
Oh please, girl. Make me pull you from behind that computer. What you like? What am I changing? Like if I do something up, I might not say nothing about it, but I'm also not gonna. If you bring it up, I'm not gonna dodge it. Yeah, I hooked up. Because I'm also not the person that's gonna steal some candy and go into the police station and say, "Hey man, I took this candy."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna argue about me doing something wrong. I'm going to, okay, you got me red-handed. This would happen. Okay.
Oh, so you got to be back into a corner.
I don't gotta be back in the corner. You could have called me in the middle of the park, like, Zoe, come here. Can you tell me yada yada yada? Okay, this would happen. Hear me out first before you start cussing. I'm cool. I'm friends with my skeletons. They don't scare me. Conflict don't. If it's a problem, no problem. I believe anything can be fixed with a conversation.
Do you desire to get married?
100%. Like, I desire to make someone's daughter the happiest girl in the world. That's the desire. Whatever that entails.
Yeah, I know you do love her.
That's the goal. Like, my last name's sacred, so I'm willing to share it with you. If you don't want it, then cool. But if you wanna rock like you got it, then we gonna do the dance.
I think that's so important for men to like really take pride in their last name.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you would hyphenate my shit.
Hyphenate it, girl.
Yeah, I don't have that problem. I'm not a hyphen problem.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So his last name Logan?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just messing.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't mind dropping.
I'm just messing with
Only
you.
reason I would keep my last, but I don't need to do that because I could just use an alias. You know, like if I did something before I got married, type thing. Well, my commitment ceremony. But if he say I got married, then I get married.
I got you. No, but yeah, I don't think there's much that I change. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't nothing I change. I think anybody else would tell you that I'm dope. I need to grow up. I don't take nothing serious. I just be trying to figure out why people so angry all the time. I just want to be around the happy people. I understand we're not in the utopia, but hey, if we can make our own, let's make it euphoric, yo. All right, that sounds like it's it. We good?
Hold on, I didn't say who I was. Let me say who I am.
You
guys.
I was hoping you got there.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start off with my high point. I am an amazing father. I am an amazing friend. My ex-wife would say, she used to say, you are a great father, a great friend, but you're a horrible husband.
Ooh.
I'm learning how to be a good partner. We was in a group chat and I was saying how like, oh shit.
Can you be a better responder?
Man.
A better answerer.
So,
and that's another thing.
You have to engage.
Because I think you owe us an apology for talking behind your back when we called you.
You got it on silent, don't you?
So look.
Yeah, he do. He be going straight to voicemail.
No, but look, I can show you. That's one of my like weak points is the phone. Like,
so how you gonna accuse us of talking without you if you weren't available?
I mean,
set yourself up, bro. Set it up. They watching this.
That's what I thought.
Nigga,
and until y'all told me it wasn't the case, I gotta believe y'all because I gotta. Okay, my fault.
If you open that thread, you probably have 2 missed calls back. You see the missed call? Okay, just making sure you saw. Okay,
but I am. Yeah, I'm 100% terrible at texting. If you call me, I'm gonna answer. Call me on the phone though, not messenger, because I mute all of that. Not mute y'all. I'm saying I mute messenger.
He
obviously you gave it away, nigga.
Nah,
you gave it up.
I don't even know how to just mute a specific messenger.
we ain't gonna help you.
But no, I wouldn't mute y'all. But I don't know. I like to get away from it. I like to get away from. I miss the days because I'm an old ass nigga. I miss the days where you had to come home and find out who called you.
This nigga old, Joe.
It's fuck.
That's hell. I miss.
You
those
sound like
days.
a huge inconvenience.
Like, but think about it. Like everybody shouldn't have.
Everybody in the world trying to make their life easier. He's like, I want to be inconvenienced.
Nah, because I feel like everybody shouldn't have access to you 24/7.
They don't have to have it.
And I got
right. Don't answer. Like what?
But that's the thing.
There's no obligation.
Like, and so I got it where they got it where you can make people in your favorites.
Would it be better if we set a time and a date to talk to you?
No, I can check. I can be better at checking the messages, and I'm normally cool at checking.
Yeah, you are. I'm just joking.
But I got it like where it's like my kids is in my favorites. My lady's in my favorites. My parents is in my favorites.
You say your lady?
Yeah.
Oh, it almost sound like lady.
My lady is in my.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure he
He
clear.
was trying to be slick.
No. I
man.
want to make sure my boy clear. I don't want no.
Ain't
I
nothing
don't
slick
want
to a
no.
can of oil. You
Let me see
heard?
who watching this real fast.
This dude, go.
Nah, so everybody who like,
I
if it
know
was-
a dope episode, but y'all ain't gonna fuck with it.
Mm-mm.
Y'all ain't gonna.
I'm already feeling like I know what you're talking about.
I don't know
ain't-
what you're
I'm not
talking
doing it.
about.
I think it would be so cool.
What is
Talk
it?
about it.
We'll talk about it after.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that afterwards.
Okay, we can wrap this up then.
Yeah,
It was
let's
good
do
night,
this up.
y'all.
Thirsty to hear. No, you gonna wrap it up.
Who I gotta wrap it up. I started it off. You
Joey,
gotta wrap it up.
Joey, you've been vocal. You've been
Yeah.
doing a great job, actually. I was gonna tell you
Hey,
that. I'm
yo,
gonna tell you on
This
the
was
air.
She's gonna tell you off the air.
No, on the air. I want him to know on the air. You did a great
oh my
job.
god.
You did an
yo.
absolutely great job today. You were very vocal.
I'm glad that I was able to contribute a little more today. You know,
Mhm.
I typically try to be
Play
quiet.
in the background.
You
and
know
play
what we
the
gotta do? We
background.
gotta have more pods that's talking about him.
Oh,
It's about him. He
don't
gonna
talk
we-
about
Ooh.
me.
Narcissist.
She trying to get me to talk about me. That she thinks she's slick. I'm
No,
like,
that's not true. That's not true. You said identity, so I tried to
I
find
get-
something that tailored.
Yeah,
personal-
and I appreciate that a lot,
You're
yo.
welcome.
Okay.
So next week we'll get back to the hood.
Oh my God.
We
Hey,
don't have
yo,
to do that, do
this
we?
was Sweet
No.
23 podcast,
No.
man. Have a good night.
I think it was.